When I began studying time management many years ago and began writing books and articles, I came across this word, consequences. And it changed my life. What is said is that the consequences of an event determine whether or not it's valuable or unimportant. So therefore, if an event or an action has great potential consequences, it's important. And if something you do has low or no potential consequences, it's not important. So what is the difference between top people and bottom people? You've heard of the 80-20 rule. The 80-20 rule says that in every society, 20% of the people earn 80% of the money. It also says that in every industry, 20% of the companies earn 80% of the profits. Now, this is true worldwide, and it's been true for hundreds of years. So, in your society, our society, you have a choice. Do you want to be in the top 20%, or do you want to be in the bottom 80%? Now, everybody starts off in the bottom 80%, and then they either make a decision to be in the top 20%, or they do not make that decision. And it's one of the most important decisions you make in terms of consequences. So, something is important if it has big potential consequences. Something is unimportant if it has low or no potential consequences. So, I'm going to give you a very simple technique to double your income. Now, if you increase your productivity and your performance and your output by 25% per year, you will double your income in 3 years. Now that means 2% per month. If you become 2% more productive or better at your work every month, that's 25% per year. That's double your income in 3 years. However, once you do it, you can do it again. And you can double your income again and again. And the highest paid people in our society increase their income 10, 20, 30% each year because they're constantly becoming more productive. So here's a very simple technique, and I will give you 7 more. Very simple technique. Imagine that there's 2 types of work that you do. There's work that we will call work number 1, all right? And this work is work that has big potential consequences. If you do this and you do it well, it makes a big difference in your life and your family and everything else. The other type of work you do are what we call number 2 work, and this work has no potential consequences. So the first category of work moves you toward your most important goals faster than anything else. This other type of work does not move you towards your goals, and even worse, it moves you away from your goals. All the examples of time that you waste doing things of no value. So here's a simple way to become one of the highest paid and most productive people in society is do only number 1 tasks. Do only those things that are moving you every day toward the goals that you say you want to achieve. You want to earn more money, be happier, be healthier, move up in your business, have a nice house and a car, travel. Only do those things all day long. If you only do those things, the things that have great potential consequences, it transforms your life. Now here's another discovery. 95% of what you do comes from habit. And if you do something repeatedly over and over again, what do you develop? You develop a new habit. So what is the difference between people in the top 20% and people in the bottom 80%? And I've studied this for years. People in the top 20% have success habits, and people in the bottom 80% do not have those habits. So you can learn the habits of highly successful people. You can learn the habits of highly paid people. You can learn the habits of people who get into the top 10% and into the top 20%. And you can learn them with practice, because all habits are learnable. All skills are learnable. There is no limit to what you can accomplish if you just simply dedicate yourself to developing the habits of other successful people.